So may event po ang hindi po. Iba na pala. Wala na pala sa bahay ni Kuya. Our first question. Kung mahahanap ko po, ito po. Yung tugtog nakakawin. Our first question is for Nikki Wang of Manila Standard, and the question is for Sophia. You mentioned that your dream is to be part of a horror film. How does it feel to finally fulfill that dream?
Siyempre po, sobrang saya kasi bata pa lang ako. Mahilig talaga ako manood ng horror. So, lagi ko sinasabi kay mommy nung nagsimula na ako mag-artista. Sabi ko, sana kahit one day mapasali ako sa horror film. Pangarap ko talaga kasi alam naman natin lahat na pag Pinoy horror film movies, iba talaga. So, ngayon na pinagkatiwalaan po kami ng Jamie Pictures and ng Mentor, sobrang saya ko po and fulfilled na yung childhood dream ko. And syempre, gusto ko pong mag-thank you sa mga nagtiwala sa aming lahat sa napakagandang pelikula.
Yeah, thank you, Sophia. We have a follow-up question. You've been acting since you were young. What important lessons have you learned over the years that you were able to apply in Wag Kang Titingin?
Siguro po kasi ang nadala ko po hanggang sa pagtandaan. Pati na rin yung ina-advise sa akin ng mga nakaka-work ko na veteran stars. More than the talent, it's really yung pakikisama sa mga tao sa paligid mo and really being humble. Kasi yung talent natututunan yon, pero yung ugali, mas mahirap ayusin. So, lagi yung pinapromise ko sa self ko na lagi akong makikisama sa lahat ng tao kasi ang hirap ng trabaho namin. So, tulong na rin sa lahat na magaan lang yung set, masaya lang. Lalo na ang bigat ng movie. So, kapatid, fun-fun lang.
Tama yan, Sophia. So, ibig sabihin, kagaya ng Wag Kang Titingin, Wag Kang Tiring magiging mabait.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much, Sophia. And now the question. Nakakadala kasi yung music. Yung parang, hindi ka pwede, wow! Hindi ka, wow, thank you! Thank you very much for that. And now, the question is from Mr. Mark Magadi of Maganda Ba? At ang question po natin is for Sir Ice. Sir Ice? Ayun pala.
Bebo.
Wow! Huwag ka po kayo manggugula. Sir, what kind of fear did you want the audience to feel? Psychological, supernatural, or both?
Unang-una, thank you for that wonderful question. I'd like to think it's Pinoy horror. Yung supernatural, may sub-genre siya na folkloric. Di ba, sa Southeast Asia, ganun talaga yung horror natin eh. Folkloric talaga siya to begin with. So, pero may trend kasi ngayon na yung mga horror movies, sobrang niyang bleak, sobrang niyang dark. Yung, sa dulo ng pelikula, wasak na yung buhay ng bida mo. And tayo as Filipinos, hindi naman tayo ganun eh, di ba? Kasi kahit gaano kadilim, we always find ways to hold on. So, I think yun yung ginawa namin basis ni Direk Frasco for the film. We made it with two things, which is fear and hope. Kasi ganun tayo as a Filipino people, ganyan, di ba? So, nakakatakot siya, pero may liwanag siya. So, I think that makes it distinctly, Pinoy horror. Yun yung natutunan namin when I was still in Star Cinema, doing, habang ginagawa yung Kung Suoy and Sukob, di ba, which are the two very famous horror films that we have. So, doon namin kinuha siya ni Frasco. Yun. Sana nasagot ko yung tanong. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sir Ice. And now our question will be coming from Mr. Bernard Santos. Miss Rose Garcia of Marites University. And the question is for Sophia and Allen. How was it working again after being away with each other for how many months? Ilang months ba yun? 3 months?
Sinunod po kasi namin ito before mag-BBB.
Yes,
So,
before
natapos na namin siya bago mag-start. Pero siguro nung ginagawa namin to, mas mas sinulit namin yung time. Kasi alam namin na last days na yun before ako pumasok ng PBB.
Matagal kami hindi magkikita.
Wow!
Saktong-sakto talaga yung timing ng showing ng pelikula. So, masasabi niyo ba na mas naging solid kayo as a team?
Actually, before pa talaga masasabi ko na sobrang solid na talaga namin together. Kasi hindi naman biro na hanggang pandemic, magkakilala na kami. Dami namin ginawa, mga vlogs, mga work namin together. And alam ko naman na even before pa na pumasok siya ng PBB, walang magbabago kung anong meron kaming dalawa. Kasi sa amin dalawa, mas kilala namin yung isa't isa. And alam namin yung mga pinagsamahan namin together.
Oh. May sound effects talaga. Oo nga, kita-kita naman talaga sa journey talaga ni Sophia. Diba? Kita-kita talaga na talagang yung inaalagaan talaga ang samahan ninyo kahit sa PBB sa mga napapanood natin. Mga kaibigan, let's all watch please. Hindi, Sophia.
Kaya syempre po totoo, and lalo ngayon, parang may times na nag-emote. Emote kami ni Alan nga. Kasi syempre alam namin na pinaghirapan namin kung nasan man kami ngayon. Nag-start kami TikTok, pinag-vlog, hanggang sa napansin, nagka-guestings, nagka-serye, tapos ngayon may movie na. So, we really come a long way. And kung ano mo, syempre habang tumatagal, mas nagiging solid po talaga. And wala nang makakasira sa friendship na yun. As in, wala na. Wala. Wala.
Yes, ang ibig sabihin, huwag kang bibitaw.
Yes.
Maraming salamat Sophia and Allen. And ang susunod nating question is will be coming from Mr. Bernard Santos of My Movie World. And the question is for Josh, Sean, Anthony, and Shubi. If X is equal to Y and Y... Mathematic na ba ito? Guys, very interesting ang title ng film na Huwag Kang Titingin. Kasi parang hindi lang siya warning sa story, but something na relatable din sa real life. Sa personal life nyo, may instance ba na na-apply nyo yung huwag kang titingin? Like choosing not to look at something, not to react, or not to engage kahit na curious kayo. Please provide us specific instances. Wow, grabe yan ha. So si Josh muna, Josh. O Sean?
Thank you for that wonderful question. There was an instance na wag akong titingin na talagang pinigilan ko talaga, no? Naaalala ko dati nung mga childhood memories ko.
Honest dapat
ako.
honest.
Oh, honest to, promise. Oo, kasi science school, science high school ako eh. So alam mo yun, mahirap talaga. Mahirap yung pag-aaral ko. Kaya ang pinaka-nahirapan ako na wag kang titingin ay yung test paper ng katabi ko. Oo.
So ibig sabihin yung huwag kang mangopya.
Yes. Yun ang bilit sa akin, wag kang titingin. At tumingin ako. Yun lang. Ha? Maganda naman na kinalabasan. Na-perfect ko naman. At ayun, maraming salamat.
Oo, maraming salamat sa hindi pagtingin. Ayan. Josh?
Okay lang. Nag-iisip din ako ng sagot eh. Pero huwag kang titingin. Then, since he said about school, meron din ako. Sa school naman yun sa UK, when I was in college. Meron kami exam nito, pero during lockdown. So, syempre, yung exam, andun na sa school yung school na yung gumawa. Hindi galing sa government or anything. So, one time I was with my mate, naglalakad kami sa... Pagkatapos ng class, nadaanan ko nandun yung exam papers namin. Kinabukasan yung exam namin, but I saw the actual exam. Hindi ko tinignan, syempre, para maging honest sa iba. And I didn't want to have an upper hand sa mga kaklase ko. So, parang ganun din, hindi ako nung opya. So, hindi ko tinignan yung exam papers kahit na it was right in front of me. So, yeah.
Josh, we have a follow-up question. Na-apply mo ba sa buhay mo na huwag kang titingin kay Kira? At Kira, ikaw ba ay hindi rin tumingin kay Josh? Parang
Kaya ba ito ang tawag dyan, tingin ng tingin.
hindi napigilan ang
Hindi
pagtingin.
ko kaya siyang tingin eh. Hindi ko... Ano sabi ko? Hindi ko lang. Hindi, huwag kang titingin. Siyempre, pag respectful lang. Kung let's say, magbibihis siya or something, siyempre hindi ako titingin.
Oh, syempre naman. Oo naman. O Kira, narinig mo yan? Hindi
Hindi,
kaya,
honest, di ba?
hindi kaya titignan pag nagbibihis ka. Oh. Hindi rin daw titignan si Kira.
Bawal.
Oo nga naman, tama.
Sa house, bawal namin gawin yun syempre. Housemates eh.
Oo.
And respect lang namin. Pag nag-ibig si Michael, okay lang. Pero pag yung, diba? Parang, delete niyo po yun Hindi, joke lang.
Thank you, Josh. Anthony, do you need an interpreter?
No, let's do it, let's do it.
Did you understand the question?
Yes, po.
Ay,
Yes, po.
salamat naman. Thank you.
Ayaw mo?
Okay, Anthony.
Alright, cool, let's do it. I don't know, I feel like, well, starting off this answer, I don't know if many people know my upbringing within showbiz, within here in the Philippines, but it's almost been a year and a half now, and it's been a really, really fast and fun year. And I mean, after college, 1 week after my graduation, as in I walked my stage, I took a flight here in the Philippines and I was modeling here, guys. So, I don't know, I was working so much. I entered in showbiz really, really fast. And to answer your question, guys, applying this message, I really never looked back. I didn't look back. Once I landed here in the Philippines, I went straight at it and I really focused on my future, really invested in myself, and to be here on this stage with this wonderful cast, here for this first horror film, my first film ever, it's truly a blessing. So I definitely recommend for any of you guys that are chasing your dreams to never look back, guys.
Wow, very well said, Anthony. In other words, huwag kang lilingon sa nakaraan.
Yeah.
Huwag kang, tama, huwag kang titingin sa nakalipas. Always look
Forward.
on the brighter side of the day.
No.
Shumi, do you need an interpreter?
Ako gusto ko lang po muna magpasalamat. Hello everybody! Hello po sa lahat na nandito. To all our media friends, thank you so much for giving us your time. Maraming salamat po. At para hindi na ako masyadong maraming sabihin, answer ko na kaagad. Ako, in contrary to all their beliefs, I feel like kung meron akong instance na hindi ako tumingin, I feel like as a Filipina kid growing up, I've always learned to always look back. Meron akong utang na loob palagi sa lahat ng pinagdaanan ko, sa lahat ng tumulong sa akin. So, wherever I go, wherever this life take me, palagi kong iniisip na sila yung dahilan kung bakit ako nandito. So yes, I always look back sa lahat ng tao na tumutulong sa akin. Yun po yung tinitingnan ko patabi.
Kumbaga, huwag kang hindi tatanaw ng utang na loob. Very well said, Shuri. Thank you very much. And now the question will be coming from Miss Jessica